And I've spent many times here. And
This is yours? Oh shit. Obviously we're in the middle of nowhere, so we're running everything off of a boat battery.
they got plans for this place. And I don't know what they are.
Cool.
But what's going on here?
What happened? What happened?
You know,
I am kind of worried that I'm going to drop my microphone on my recorder and smash all of it.
they're heavy. Honestly, I would... Not that I want to see that for you. I want to see that for me.
It'd be funny.
Hold up, I gotta fix my head.
It would be funny. You got to fix your head.
Shut up, Cricket.
Need some more time.
I think
What's
we're
up,
good.
dude?
Dude, I'm chilling.
Welcome back to Good Evening.
Dude, welcome back to the Slab.
Welcome back to where we were 14 months ago when we started. Honestly, kind of like started making YouTube videos again. I hadn't made anything for a long time before we started making this, and it's good to be back.
It's good to be back.
Yeah,
How many episodes do you think we did in season 1?
I know exactly. We did 10.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, like the first one, and then we did 9.
So we did
guest
us
ones.
at the Slab on the couch.
Let's go through it.
Okay.
We're gonna make somebody feel bad because we're gonna forget their episode, but here we go.
I'll try not to.
I think we can probably get them all between us.
So us at the Slab.
Us at the Slab. Cam
At the ravine.
at the ravine.
Ooh, now it gets hard.
Now it gets hard. It shouldn't get hard yet because we're only on the third one.
Is it Carl?
No, Carl was later. We did Carl at the trap home with Larry.
It wasn't Bone Steel.
Bone Steel was later as well. Fuck, who was the second guest on the show?
You mean? Oh yeah, second.
Damn, we're looking bad right now. Should I pull it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pull it up. I mean,
pull
I
it
could
up.
tell you we had.
I'll let you guess once I have it up.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint.
Well, tell me how far Carl or what number Carl is episode wise.
Yeah, because Carl was pretty early.
So I think Carl would be episode 4.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, fuck. We're forgetting. We skipped the second one. Cam was the second guest. The first one
What do you
was
mean?
actually one of my favorite episodes we've done. Good Evening from the Rosewood Bridge with Will was the second episode.
Oh, I was gonna guess him after Cam.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Well, right after Cam was Carl.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we weren't that far off. We forgot.
We forgot Will.
William, you know what's fucked up?
That was one of my favorite
I know
episodes.
I know you're watching all these, and that was.
We
to
should have Will
date,
back on
That's
sometime.
probably the best one.
Yeah. Talk to Samuel. That was a sick episode, actually.
Yeah. Okay, so we got us, William,
Yeah.
Cam, Carl.
Can I have you move your microphone a little bit closer to you? I'm so sorry.
Cam.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
So we had us,
Yeah.
William,
Yeah.
Cam,
Yeah.
Carl,
Yes. The next one was also a really good episode.
Bone Steel.
You skipped one, Max. We did Max at the
Dang.
Texas Capitol.
Congress. I
which
was
was a
gonna
great
guess
one.
him after Bone Steel.
Yeah. Who's after Bone Steel then?
Who's after Bone Steel?
Yeah.
Well, it's not.
You live with him.
Is it Henry?
It was Henry.
At the freezing docks.
The windiest
The
episode of Good
boardwalk.
Evening.
That was the roughest. My body.
Yeah, that one was tough. We
Hurt.
also Henry led us to that place, and we walked like 15 minutes carrying all of this shit.
And it was.
It
I was
was
just.
fucking cold out.
Yeah, and I just was talking about how I'm like not the weakest person, but I cannot carry
You're just
that
small.
battery. dude.
You're just not a big guy.
It's so hard for me to carry like dense items.
I mean, how much do you weigh?
140.
Yeah, I'm like 220, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I guess it helps.
I mean, just proportionally, like it's less, you know.
I mean, I got absolutely decimated out there. And we walked a mile.
Yeah, that was
we
a
had
tough
full
one.
gear, so lights,
Yeah.
battery, audio cooler,
Yeah,
tripod, maybe a few other things. Who knows?
and it was freezing cold and 40 mile per hour winds.
Yep, right on the water too. So it was really.
It was maybe the
really
worst
gusty.
location.
Worst
It
location.
was a good episode, though.
It was.
Okay, who was after that? There's 3 left.
3 people?
3 episodes left
Okay.
that we've done.
So Luxie's last.
Yeah, Luxie is last. That one was kind of like a full season 1 cast. Came back for that one.
It was,
pretty
but that
much,
was
yeah.
the finale. Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
also
wait, you're
Luxie.
telling me
Luxie was the
there's-
main interview.
So you're telling me there was 2 others
There
after
were 2
Henry?
others after Henry. Man, I forgot all this shit.
I don't even, like, what month was this?
That was 6 months ago.
6 months ago?
Yeah.
In March?
Yeah.
Of this year?
Yeah. We did a lot back to back. We did like 3 that month, I think. It's Dakota. We did the Dakota one.
Dang.
At Hillside Amphitheater.
Yep.
And then...
Wait, I would have... And then I don't know what else.
Well, it's Taylor and Throde.
Oh.
Yeah, at the Tillery.
Man, now everything makes sense.
I liked all of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun. Should we stop masturbating ourselves about our show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So, yeah, besides the camera upgrades, we're still going with the same mics.
Yeah.
I don't think we should downgrade microphone quality.
No.
But...
Yeah. We've changed from the last time when we were at the Slab. I hadn't figured out that you can't like have the wires lay over each other.
That was rough.
For the microphones. I was freaking out a little bit.
I remember we were so excited about doing this, and we get here, and you're just like, is your mic plugged in? Like, what are you doing with that thing?
Yeah. I don't think I blamed you, Andrew.
You did. You were really aggressive about it. We got footage, dude.
Maybe. I haven't watched it back in a while. Yeah. I figured that out just after that show. I think that was the first time we ever used these mics. No, that's not true.
No, we used it for Marathon.
Yeah, you're right.
But you know what? You were having problems with them at Marathon, and we would just use 3 because you'd always randomly think one was kind of dead.
I thought there was a cable that was bad, but I was just being stupid.
I mean...
was the issue.
Yeah. I don't even remember how you figured that out. I think we just messed with it forever.
Yeah, I was just kept doing it.
Kept fucking around.
Kept fucking around with it.
Perfect.
Well, how you been, man? I mean, we've been hanging out all day, so that's kind of a weird question to ask, but...
But I've been pretty good. I think my life is drastically different since we started the show. I mean, when we started this, I was skating every day.
Yeah, you were.
I was here at least once a week at the Slab.
Right. That's why we did it.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't dating anyone.
Oh, yeah. Congrats on that. Maya's sick.
I know.
I thought we kind of talked about it. I think we floated out the idea of them being the third host of this show eventually.
Yeah, we have.
Have you talked to them about that? Or?
Yeah, I've mentioned it. I don't know if Maya would be down.
Okay.
Maybe.
I mean, whatever. I'm no pressure, obviously.
I know they're down to come help us.
They're funny.
Yeah, I don't know if they'd want to, like, host, but it's possible.
And we could have them as a guest, at least, at some point.
Oh, yeah, of course. Because, I mean, it fits the bill with everyone we've had so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it like dating a former roommate? Was that weird ever?
Former roommate, current roommate.
Well, sorry, that's what I meant.
I mean, I was very afraid of it at first, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I was attracted to them and
they're chill though. Like it's usually not a problem if it's a chill person. You know, like
that's the thing, you know. And I had to gauge that for a while and get to know them a bit.
Right.
Because for the first few months, I just kind of kept away from them, and I was like, you know what? I don't even want to have this as a possibility.
Don't tempt me.
Don't tempt me. Because I was like, yeah, I don't think I should just start dating the new roommate immediately. Like, the house is going to be upset. I'm going to potentially ruin my own situation.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Well, you just got to look forward a little bit on that. And if it fucks up, then
it's like
your home life is fucked too.
That's true. And if you just pick someone off the street and just are like, hey, move in with me and date me, you wouldn't do that.
No.
That's what essentially it would be, right?
I mean, like you met them before they moved in, or before, you know. Like there's some difference, but yeah, I hear what you're saying.
So yeah, I just kept away from it for like probably 4 or 5 months.
Really?
And then we just started hanging out, and it was almost like I didn't even try to.
I haven't dated anybody since we started the show.
Dang.
Yeah. Lone Ranger.
I mean, I was kind of down to be alone for a bit longer too.
I think I don't know. I didn't really plan on bringing this up this early in the show even, but like I've just been dealing with like a lot of like sexuality and gender stuff. So like I just don't want to fuck around currently.
Okay. You want to figure yourself out more?
I mean, I don't even know if that's like a healthy way to view it, but
okay. Well, what are you saying? What have you been dealing with?
Well, I'm a queer guy.
Yeah.
I don't know, like especially recently I've been like leaning further and further into like gender fluid, or I might be trans eventually. I don't give a fuck. I don't really know what's going on, but
I mean, why not? If that's how you feel.
Why not? Because the world fucking hates trans people. basically what happened is I thought about it for a very long time, and then I had some realization eventually. I was like, God damn, this is going to make my life so much fucking harder.
I mean, that's honestly why I don't do a lot of things in this world at all.
Sure.
Or even commit to most things, because I don't want to make my life any harder.
My life's already fucking hard. I don't need more bullshit going on. I don't need any more irons in the fire.
Yeah, and that's why it's so much more power to the people who do transition, because, dude,
I respect it.
You're uprooting your entire life, identity, everything.
Yeah, there's also like, and I think we talked about this a couple months ago, but I did come out to my parents, which was a big step for me. I didn't ever think I was ever going to be able to do that, but.
Have you talked to them about it since?
No. Not a ton. I mean, I don't know if they don't know shit about this stuff. Like, what even questions would they ask?
But I remember for a while, you were always talking about how you don't know about your parents and you're just kind of worried about them and how they view the world. And
yeah, I would say
you're like, I can't really talk to them about anything.
Yeah. I think my relationship with my parents has gotten better, definitely in the last, 6 months or so. There's still, I mean, I got trauma, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
I got stuff to figure out with them eventually, but I think we're on the right path now. Hopefully.
I think so. Are they going to come visit again?
My mom did a couple months ago, actually. That's when I talked to them about it.
That's when you came out to them?
Yeah.
And they were...
I mean, they were chill. It went way better than I don't know. It's hard to explain. Yeah. There's just a lot of fear there. From, I don't know, I don't think it was ever, malicious or anything, but they were just I don't know, Kansas is homophobic. It's a homophobic place.
Yeah, and I'm sure all their friends and everyone they deal with on a daily basis.
Yeah. I mean, the kids I went to high school with, everyone was homophobic. Mm-hmm. Everyone is a strong term. I'm not going to say that, but, those were the vibes.
The general population. Yeah. Dang.
Yeah. It's been weird. It's been a weird couple of years. I feel better. I feel like I'm closer to figuring stuff out, but...
Closer to being who you want to be?
I guess. I mean, who cares?
Yeah.
I think that's maybe the perspective that I'm taking, I have about all this stuff is, I just want to, do shit and not be bothered.
You just want to live your life.
Yeah.
The way you want to live it.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are all these constructs we have to address.
I guess.
I mean, I guess we don't have to. You have to. It's easier in a city like Austin, right?
Maybe. I don't know if it is.
I mean, if you were going to the local coffee shop.
Well, maybe it's easier in cities in general. I don't know if Texas. I don't know if Texas was an upgrade for progressivism.
No.
When I moved here from Kansas, I think it's pretty much the same thing. But
no, Austin is, but not Texas.
Well, it's just more aggressive. Yeah. It's more aggressive here for sure.
But damn. So you're gonna keep trying to figure stuff out, and then?
Yeah, I think I'm just not really worried about it even.
No, you shouldn't be. I almost never pursue anybody or look for anyone. As far as...
Oh, for relationship
wise?
Yeah, I'm not worried about that at all.
That's good.
Yeah.
I always fall into it. And obviously, I'm not dating Maya out of convenience because they live with me.
No. It's a cool person. That's why.
But it's just the more time you spend with anybody, you get to know them better. And I'm the type of person where there's no way I'm just going to ask someone random out on a date and be let me get to know you because I found you physically attractive on the street.
And I think that's maybe why the gender stuff is coming into play for me a little bit more is I don't want to do the boyfriend role, Yeah. I just don't fuck with that.
Well, you just want to be two humans together that are into each other.
Yeah, I don't want to be I don't want to be... I'll open doors. I don't want it to be an expectation.
Yeah, I know.
I'm fine opening doors. I like doing it even.
Mm-hmm. And luckily, my relationship is very,
I mean, you're dating an NB person. So,
yeah, so it's
Does that make you queer, Andrew, in your opinion? I think so.
Maybe, but I also don't care either.
Well, that's great. Yeah.
I have your viewpoint when it comes to that.
I don't think a lot of people do. Honestly,
You don't think so?
Have the I don't care viewpoint on this.
I mean, you're right. It is something that's discussed heavily, and a lot of people have some crazy opinions on it. And everyone's like, yeah, so what's your stance on this? Like, what are you?
Well, even just like labels and stuff. Like,
Yeah. They're like, what's that label?
Yeah, like, what are you? I never want to be asked, what are you?
No.
The
I'm
answer
like,
is a threat, if you ask me that question.
I'm a threat to you, my guy. I'll be like, I'll have to fight you.
What are you? Dangerous. That's how I feel.
Yeah, that's a good way to feel. I wish everyone was like that.
Well, thanks. Well, now that we've done all the heavy stuff, you want to talk about farts and stuff?
Yeah. Shit my pants. Speaking of like farts and stuff, I did get really drunk at that party.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, on the topic of relationships, I drink a lot, you know.
Right.
And it was about 4:30 in the morning, and the cat fountain was moved into the bathroom.
The what, sorry?
The cat fountain, like
Okay.
the water fountain.
Right.
For the cats.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah,
The
and I
cat
guess
fountain, water.
I guess I was like having trouble standing up, and I just like peed in it. It's kind of messed up.
That's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I was drinking.
Who figured it out?
Yellow.
Did you figure it out?
Maya figured it out because they were helping me.
Were
in
they
the
mad?
bathroom. No, so
I would be mad.
Listen,
I would be mad at you.
I know. This is the thing. Maya's chill. So
Yeah.
Maya was like, yeah. They told me the next morning because I don't remember this, and they were like,
Right.
so you went into the bathroom and you couldn't walk, and I said, do you need help? And you said no. So they went and helped me anyways, and I was leaning against like the wall,
Right.
trying to pee.
It's a small ass bathroom too. It's hard for you to miss the toilet.
Well, I did.
Yeah.
And I peed in the fountain. And so Maya was like, whatever. Goes to get it cleaned.
Mm-hmm.
In that time, I stripped down to my boxers, go back downstairs.
Were there still guests at your house?
No, it was like
good.
5 a.m.
Good. Okay.
I laid down and just started blasting 90s dance music. And then I proceeded to do that till 7 in the morning.
I don't think I've ever seen you that drunk.
No.
No.
And
It's a rare occurrence for you, right?
The thing is, I used to be like that all the time.
You had like a good year where you, I don't know if you were sober, but you were like sober light maybe.
I mean, I still am, really.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do not drink that much because A, I can't stop once I do start drinking.
Sure.
And B, I was so depressed for the next 3 days after that.
From drink. Yeah.
It was 72 hours of hell.
Well, that's why you got to keep going.
Dude, today, I know. So that's what I used to do is I didn't actually realize that I wasn't even getting to the depressive or anxious state because I was drinking so much that the next day I was still drunk all day.
So you just wrote it through, yeah.
So basically,
I mean, that's alcoholism.
Yeah, I was literally like drinking all night till 3.
Yeah.
I would wake up at 7, 8 a.m.,
Right.
go to school, do my job, run a restaurant.
Uh-huh.
And then I'd be like, you know what, dude? Like, I'm not even, like, my body hurts and, like, I'm kind of messed up and dehydrated, but I'm good.
Right.
And then I'd go to sleep. I'd wake up 2 days later, and I'd be feeling pretty sad. But then I would just drink again that night, you know? So it'd be fine.
It fixes it, for sure.
So I think the older I got, it got worse. It compounded.
Sure.
And I physically couldn't actually handle alcohol as well as
Well,
I used
eventually
to.
your body just starts breaking down. Like, your liver's fucked and shit.
So I don't know the state of my liver, but
you're young. You're probably fine.
it's probably fine.
Yeah.
And plus, I didn't do that for that long. Like, people have to do that for, like, 5-10 years.
No. I mean,
know?
like, the human body can deal with shit, usually.
Yeah. And so today's the first day I actually feel okay. And what day is it? Like Thursday?
Today's Thursday. Yeah, that was 5 days.
5 days. It took me.
Jesus, man.
Yesterday night, I felt good.
Oof.
4 days later.
Yeah.
Like physically, like emotionally, you know?
Wait, so were you having, like, stomach issues, or were you just, like, depressed?
Just so sad.
Yeah.
Like, I felt so empty. I went disc golfing on Tuesday, and I threw the best round I've ever thrown.
Didn't do anything for you.
Dude,
Soul crushing.
I literally was hitting putts from 80 feet, And the people who I played with, which were randos, at the end of it were like, dude, that was incredible. And I was like, thanks. And I felt nothing. And I went home.
Maybe that's the key. Maybe you gotta, before your next big tournament, you gotta get
just don't feel
fucked.
anything. Fucked
Like
up.
a couple days
just
before.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I threw the best round of my life, and it did 0 for me.
Damn. What about today when we played? Did you feel better after that?
Well, I played like shit, but
you didn't play that bad. What are you talking
we
about?
lost 2 discs. That's sad.
Well, yeah, you had a couple sad moments for sure.
No, but
a couple
overall,
of 15 minutes searching through the grass moments.
Yeah.
Yeah. We found some new other discs though.
We did, and you found your new favorite disc that you threw
My
in.
go-to.
Colton threw it in from 150 feet today.
Big time.
Huge time.
Hear that? Sponsors? Get
Call
at me.
up. Champion T-Bird, max weight. It was incredible.
I wasn't even trying on that one. I was just trying to lay up.
Well, you threw it right in.
Yeah. I like disc golf a lot. It's really fun.
I love it.
It's a good like social sport.
It's good to hang out and talk. I realized a lot of people I hang out with, they love to have activities, and you have to be doing an activity for a while to actually start opening up and talk about what you want to talk about. Obviously, I'm friends with a lot of different types of people.
Yeah.
But at the party specifically, I had some good friends come over who I haven't seen in a while from my old job, and they were upset with me because I didn't like spend time with them and catch up with them and talk to them.
It's a house party. I know.
Yeah,
But I
but
don't think you should feel bad about that.
Like you were saying, disc golf, that would be a great way
to
spend 3 hours with someone, and it's enough time to be able to actually connect in the way you wanted to initially connect.
You can go deep on the back nine.
Exactly, you can.
As they say.
I'm not saying
we do a therapy session every time on the course.
You can.
It's just fun.
You know?
It's a good time. Good hangout.
I'm going.
You going sockless? No, there's so much. There's broken glass everywhere,
Dude,
bro.
I hate socks. Do you know this about me?
You hate socks?
I hate them.
I mean, I see you go barefoot all the time, but
yeah, but because it's just
why?
terrible.
Because it's hot, or
you know
what?
what? I don't like being constricted.
Are you I get claustrophobic.
Yes.
Like super easy.
It's like little prisons on my feet.
Yeah. I used to freak out. Like as a kid, I would freak out about turtlenecks.
Dude, the worst.
Yeah, I can't deal with it.
I mean, I'm sure I told this story on this podcast already, but when my mom put me in the Pocahontas onesie with the hood and the feet that are connected, and it was too small for me.
Oh yeah, fuck
and
that shit.
She wouldn't let me take it off and just like put another cover on top of me and tucked me in. Oh, it was the worst moment of my life.
You know what freaks me out? Like latex bodysuits freak me out.
Who's wearing them?
Like I would have a full panic attack immediately.
Have you worn one?
No.
Who wears those?
I don't know.
That's fucked up.
I don't know who wears those.
Are you talking about leotards?
No, I'm talking about like I don't know. Have you seen like the Catwoman suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Like full body latex, neck down. That's terrifying.
Yeah. I would.
That's my hell.
I couldn't.
If you want to get information out of me, put me in a latex bodysuit.
You immediately go, well, mine's a Pocahontas onesie, so we're pretty much on the same level.
Yeah.
Well, now I have a new fear.
Yeah.
A latex bodysuit.
Fear unlocked.
Yeah, speaking of fears, I mean, this has been a fear for a while, but...
What's your fear, Andrew?
It's Lupo coming out of the garage with the old cat tins that smell disgusting. And you
have a little bit of a vomit thing, don't you?
I do. I throw up. Not anymore most mornings because I actually don't wake up.
But you
that early.
like if you hear
dude.
Like the idea of something can make you vomit. Where
Easily.
like for me, it has to be like a terrible smell or seeing somebody vomit.
No, you can. If I'm not fully awake or fully like in control of the day,
right,
and you start talking about something,
like when we were recording with Max, I can't remember what it was. I'm not gonna try to do it to you, but
no, I will vomit.
It was so fun.
And the thing is, vomiting's not a big deal for me. I don't care.
Okay.
But at the same time...
Subtle flex.
Well, because I did it so many fucking times.
Know? I wonder why.
I don't know why.
Yeah, that's
and you know what? I never really cared about it or thought about it growing up.
Yeah.
But now it might be even worse.
It's just I don't think I know anybody else that like gets triggered from words to throw up.
Dude, it's so messed up. And then so Lupo... The smell is bad. That will...
Well, it's cat food, so yeah.
So he comes out of his room all the time with these cat food tins, and he's like laughing already because
he knows it bothers
he
you.
knows.
Yeah.
He knows, and he tries to be nice about it, and like.
Well, he's laughing. I don't know how nice he's trying to be.
Everyone thinks it's hilarious.
Because it is.
Everyone
it's
is
funny.
like, "Oh, he's throwing up," and they like laugh, and I'm like, I guess it's funny.
I mean, it's funny.
I mean, last time I went to
think about somebody else doing that.
It would be so.
It would be
funny.
so
It'd be
funny.
so funny.
Yeah,
but it's
you would
me.
say you would say the words all the time.
I mean, I'm the worst person for that.
Yeah, you would get drunk. And you just,
I would make.
You would just follow them around.
I would literally send pictures to Lupa. I'd send him voice memos.
You take out like burner cell phones just to send, like call him and say the word.
I would make it my mission to have Lupa, and I would cry, laugh every time.
Yeah, one a day at least.
He would cure my depression.
Yes. Yeah, you could go back to drinking if this happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
Easily. So I understand why people think it's funny, but the amount my friends, specifically back home on the East Coast, they think it's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And last time I was
I mean, not for you, obviously.
No, I was visiting my friend Tyler in California, and I just had this delicious meal.
Oh, no.
And macaroons. I love macaroons. I ate like 6 macaroons. They were gourmet. I was like, dude, so good. We're driving in the car, and he brings up, I can't even say it. Cause
you don't have to.
Yeah. So he brings up something that I don't want to deal with. That happened that weekend, actually.
Right.
And he kept saying it and laughing, and I threw up while we were driving on the side of his car.
Oh, God.
And he's still laughing.
I mean, serves him right, but...
It's so messed up.
That's hilarious, man. Oh.
And I like how it's a more known thing, like, the older I got. This wasn't, like, a thing I was known for in high school or middle school or even college.
What were you known for in high school?
Just
what was I known for in high school?
Just wearing the same T-shirt and pants every day.
I guess Ultimate Frisbee. I was, like, the weird, like...
See, that is weird.
Far away from everyone else Ultimate Frisbee team.
Hell yeah. Hold up. Should I check this?
Sure, yeah.
Let's take a look.
Check the feed, dude.
What if it's just dead?
That'd be sad, for sure, because I think this has been good so far. Watch out for glass, bro. New cameras are worse than that camera by far, because if... Yeah. Well, like, on a new camera, like, it kills the clip.
No way.
Some of them.
That's...
Yeah, like my Micro Four Thirds camera, the mirrorless one.
It would straight up kill the clip?
Yeah. If if the battery died mid-clip, yeah.
Well,
or it would corrupt it or something.
I was just saying, I haven't actually ever tried it, so I don't know.
It's maybe different because it's going to a hard drive, and they don't have to, like, do any finishing process on it. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It's good to test all this, right?
Yeah.
I guess it's good if we just run this as long as we can, and then just see.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we could cut a clip now or in a little while for safety if you wanted, but no stress either way.
No, I just want to... This is the whole practice run anyways.
Right.
Even though it's a legit episode.
This is...
If we're going to test it at
the pilot
any time,
of season 2.
Also, look how beautiful this setup looks.
It's really awesome, actually. Like, I'm really proud of the show so far.
So, let's talk about a little review of Season 1.
Yeah.
What you liked, what you didn't like. I loved a lot of things, actually. I loved all of our guests.
Yeah.
I liked all the cool places we went. I like how janky our setup was and carrying all the stuff, even though it hurt me physically sometimes.
You're going to get bone spurs, dude?
I mean, I'll get it from something else probably anyways, so... And as far as what I didn't like was my camera cutting every 30 minutes.
Yeah, that was kind of unfortunate.
It's unfortunate because...
This messes timing up a little bit on the show.
It does for editing for you, for sure. And also...
Not a huge deal in editing.
I'm just always thinking about it. You know? It's not like I set up a timer.
Yeah, you can't, like, just fully focus on talking.
No. And so I had 2 things going on. I had the batteries. They also didn't last more than an hour or so. So I was changing those out mid-show. And I was also cutting the clip every 30 minutes. But it was more like 20 minutes.
This is way better.
This is incredible. If we could just leave this powered.
Yeah.
Not worry about battery. Not worry about cutting.
Big time.
We could just do whatever we want. We could run around.
We could do whatever we want.
I could take a nap while we do this, and you could just talk to my dead body.
Yeah, true. What do you like? What do you want to do with the show? Like, what are your goals going forward, dude? Not even just for this show. Yeah, just in general for like content stuff.
Yeah. So another thing I liked is letting the guests pick their favorite spot. Right.
Yeah,
I love that. I'm also down to help people pick spots, but like,
for show,
dude, like the Chili's ditch.
Yeah, that was legendary. I think I picked that one actually.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of plans for the Chili's ditch before that.
We had some history with Nick about that ditch, so
it was perfect.
Yeah, it fit.
Yeah. I mean, even Under the Bridge with William was sick.
Yeah.
The ravine was sick. Literally everywhere.
I'm just happy to have them, honestly. Like I just don't I don't see some of those people up very much.
No, and it's an awesome way to catch up, truly.
Yeah.
It's a good time to like get in and tell people what you're working on, and then also just catch up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And say whatever you want.
I like all of the shows we do are like the most extremely chill version of that show.
Yeah.
Like Marathon is like so fucking laid back.
So laid back. I mean, I'm eating breakfast tired.
Yeah, and you fucking like adjust the mic every time.
You guys are making me do that.
Yeah. The other show the Mouse Out of Wedlock one.
Mm-hmm.
It's on a different YouTube channel, but you could probably find it if you're watching this. Pretty easy. Just type in Mouse Out of Wedlock to Google.
You better link it.
I will.
Oh,
I'll link it.
More work for you.
I've been doing that weekly for like 4 months now, so that's been really fun.
That's a long time. You said 20 episodes already?
We released 22 today.
22.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit.
Yeah. It's been really fun, actually. I mean, it's kind of a political podcast almost. Not really. It's like a comedy, dirtbag leftist comedy podcast.
Do you have an episode you recommend?
Yeah, there's one called A Powerful Rat.
A powerful rat named Charles Entertainment Cheese.
And we talked about it for like we did like a full like Chuck E. Cheese episode basically.
Oh my god.
We talked about the concert that I'm very sad that we didn't go to. We should have went to that. Yeah.
I don't know why
you were out of town or something.
Yeah.
I had also just gotten back with Nick from we went and visited Charlie in North Carolina. None of that video ever came out. Yeah,
why has that not released?
Because
you guys talked that up for a while.
Because I don't know.
Who has the footage?
I have it.
Okay.
I just don't want to. I just don't want to do it. Right? Yeah.
I mean, I know.
I feel like maybe I'll save that footage and go visit Charlie again in like a couple years, and then do like this video took 5 years to make.
That'd be incredible, dude. Charlie's doing some cool stuff.
Man, I love Charlie.
Have you been watching his YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't understand how he's getting all those effects and...
Well, it's just plugins for like After Effects. I showed him some of that stuff when he was still in town. He's doing his own stuff now. Like he's a good editor, I will say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like his stuff. He's crazy, man. He's insane.
He's so cool.
I love that guy.
Where is he? Virginia? No,
he's in Montana now.
Oh.
He's going to Montana State for architecture school, I think.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. He, I was texting him a couple days ago about AI art.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That was my fixation for a little while there.
I'm so over AI art. But what I'm not over is the AI Batman script. I know it's pretty old now.
What happened?
Dude. No, someone fed a bunch of comics to...
That sounds interesting, actually.
I don't know, some bot, and it created its own AI Batman script, and it's the funniest thing in the world. Just like starts off with like part Batman, part Bruce Wayne, all parts orphan. It just keeps bringing up dead parents all the time. And it keeps bringing up Alfred. It was like Two-Face flips Alfred like a coin. Alfred lands heads up. This means Two-Face gets to go home.
I would read that.
Dude, it's so good. I'll send it to you.
Do you remember the... it's kind of similar to this, I think. The Wizard People Dear Reader.
Wizard People Dear Reader?
It was a parody of the first Harry Potter.
No.
It was like it's like a audio track you play over the top of the movie. And the guy like dubs all the voices. It's funny as fuck.
Sounds so good.
Yeah, we should watch it sometime. It's so fucking funny. Yeah.
Dang, so it's like one of those Wizard of Oz, but like how you can listen to Dark Side of the Moon on top of it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So
dude, if you get really high,
yeah,
and you play it in reverse.
Yeah, and they're like, if you do it on the first line roar, it's better, or the second line roar. It's so dumb. But
what is the dumbest like drug myth that's currently out
going
there?
around?
Yeah.
That there's no fentanyl in your cocaine. What do you mean?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck that shit, man. Didn't you know somebody that died? Or kind of tangentially?
Yeah.
There was like that musician in town that a lot of people knew.
Yeah, that was more Henry's friend.
Right.
That was pretty sad in town recently.
Yeah.
I had a few friends back home that I knew.
Yeah.
Like my friend's girlfriend died from that. It's pretty tragic.
It's so fucked up, man.
One of my best friend's brothers died from heroin overdose, but I mean, most likely it was cut with something.
The way you die to drugs in Kansas is you smoke K2 and then crash your car. That's how you do it in Kansas.
It's a famous pastime.
Yeah.
Tradition.
Yeah. That was crazy for a while. There was like a guy a week dying off K2.
Really? I don't know anyone who died from K2.
Well, it was like a military base, so it was a whole bunch of like, I don't know, there's 30,000 20-year-olds a couple miles away from Manhattan, Kansas.
Ripping. Well, they were just buying K2 from the gas station.
Yeah, it was legal.
Yeah.
It was legal at the time.
I mean, I wonder if salvia is still legal.
I hope not.
I don't know, man.
Probably though.
It was like pretty.
I mean, ketamine. Sorry, not kratom is still legal, I think.
Kratom's messed up.
All of that shit, all that like synthetic weed stuff freaks me out. Like even like
Delta
Delta 8
you're freaked out by
out.
Delta 8 and all that.
I think maybe I should get over that, but
I mean, I think vaping is.
I just think
bad.
vaping freaks me out, man.
Vaping's bad, yeah. I only take Delta 8 or 9 gummies or Delta 10.
Just legalize weed. What are we doing?
We're never going to legalize weed in Texas.
You don't think so?
We will.
Even if there's a national like release.
I think that's when a national release.
I don't know. What else do you want to say?
Good news. Firmware update. Weed legal everywhere. No. What do you call it? I think if that happened in Texas, Texas would straight up secede.
No. The people that want to secede go to McDonald's every other day. They can't secede. You know?
I think Abbott.
McDonald's will go away.
Abbott would
you fucking
put
idiot.
the whole state on his back and wheel us the fuck out of here.
He won't feel it. Put it on his lap.
There you go. You hear about the Greg Abbott challenge?
No, what is it? Get hit by get struck by a tree?
Yeah, when it's storming outside, you just run around a tree and survive.
Yeah.
It's a pretty fun time.
The Greg Abbott challenge. The key is you have to survive and then
without a steel spine.
Hate everyone.
Too easy.
Yeah, too easy.
Too easy.
Too easy. Do you think you're going to stay in Austin?
So my whole thing is we have this house till July that I'm living in.
Well, you're about to get evicted, my man.
Yeah, we did get eviction notice literally on the 10th of September. Actually, yesterday.
Yeah.
So
it's bullshit though. You're not gonna get that. Right?
No, I guess not.
I mean, I hope not.
But
that'd be quite the adventure for you and your roommates, huh?
Yeah, it'd be great.
Try to find a new place in Austin on 0 days notice. Good fucking luck.
Minus 5 days notice.
Yeah.
It'd be bad. I'd probably live at a Holiday Inn for a while.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Dude, it'd be so fun to live in like the worst motel in Austin. It'd be so expensive.
The Motel 6 that like right before you come into town from the north.
It'd be like $80 a night.
That's so much, yeah.
Yeah, at least 60.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I don't know if I'd stay in a place that costs $60 a night. That's a little freaky.
I mean, you're not gonna find anything better, are you? No. What are you gonna do?
Airbnb, maybe.
Crash in Carl's house.
Just go sleep in that weird like Uber Eats complex.
Yo.
Yeah.
Speaking of Uber Eats complex, we got to get in.
Should we do good evening from the Uber Eats complex?
Yes.
Like inside?
Yes.
That would be so funny.
Do you think we could do it? We'll tell them HQ sent us. Or corporate? What do we say?
We should say that we're with like some health board thing.
What?
No, like so nobody will talk to us. So if you say like I'm here with like city inspector. Like we're just making sure everything's up to code. Like,
but why would we bring in like lights? Well, I guess we wouldn't need lights. But why would we bring in an audio cooler?
Well, that's a good question.
I think we need a better story.
Okay, what is the story then? What story are you going to tell to
the crazy cook guy?
Yeah, what story are you going to tell to like people running ghost kitchens that will make them accept you? What are you going to do?
I mean, we got to figure out the name of the corporation, who they work for.
Or DoorDash or whatever, right?
We'll just say we're on their marketing team and
we're shooting some training videos.
Yeah, we're trying out like a training video, maybe like a new ad.
It's actually like a really chill thing that corporate's pushing now. Like people, they just want to like see the venues.
Yeah, they want to see the chicken parm.
Yeah,
get made.
It's important.
Can you imagine if we told them that and then they let us into the kitchen and let us film on handy cams of them cooking?
I feel like
there's no way.
I feel like we could get away with a lot of shit we don't think we could get away with.
It's true.
Because we already served lemonade to random people on like a main strip of town, like, and nothing happened.
Nothing happens.
Like, literally nothing happened.
Police drove by and they were like...
They don't care.
Yeah, I gotta leave anyway.
Where would you go?
So that's the thing. I would leave soon, but... Not that I want to specifically. I just don't know where to go. Poland? No. Portland. I could do Portland. That would be doable. Beyond Portland, though...
I'm just thinking West Coast, eventually.
West
Maybe
Coast?
like Eugene or something. Go to Oregon.
I would love to live in San Diego with my friend Tyler, but I think it's just too expensive, right? Not that I even like the people in San Diego that much.
No.
It'd just be chill to live with my friend over there.
I mean, I don't think they're any different than people here, you know?
No.
Like, I think Portland and Austin are probably pretty similar.
Yeah.
Vibes-wise.
So why do you want to move to Portland? Just different area?
Legal weed.
Great.
No, not just that. No, I'm kidding on that. I feel like it's... I like the weather more, for sure.
I mean, I don't.
I like rain.
I don't.
I don't fucking like... Texas weather sucks, man.
I'm just fine with it. I've thrown discs all summer long.
Yeah, well, you're a psychopath, so...
I mean, you're right. No one's out there besides...
Yeah, it's just you.
A few other not okay people, but...
I don't know. I'm not, like, in a rush to move. I think I'd move for work pretty quickly. I don't feel like I have, like, deep ties here, other than, like, the people I know and friends I have.
Well, that's the thing. I've left places before when I was just starting to get ties.
Right.
And it was actually, like, kind of sad getting rid of that.
Yeah, I think I would definitely be sad if I left Austin. There's also kind of a weird thing that's happened in my life where, like, I don't work in the film industry anymore, so, like...
You moved here for film.
Yeah, I moved here for film. Basically, don't work in the film industry anymore. I just do, like, live stream stuff now and
so you could just work
produce my own stuff, right? But I could.
As far as, like...
I mean, obviously, like, everybody I make the shows with is here, so...
Yeah,
can't really do that.
You'd be kind of sad getting rid of that, right?
It would be very sad. I think I'd have to figure out, like, there's some talks of, like, a group of people moving out to the West Coast eventually, like comedians. So maybe I'll latch onto one of those pods or whatever.
What are they coming back?
That looks really cool. I could see the zoom from inside the lens.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, it goes.
That's really cool, actually.
I can't believe how far these things zoom.
These are the best cameras that have ever been created.
Easily.
Yeah, like these are superior to, like, anything.
Any DSLR, anything.
Yeah.
Why is it so good?
I don't know. They're cheap too. They're like $100.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But so wait, you would... I mean, I don't think Callie told you yet, but they're moving.
Oh, I think I maybe heard a rumor about that.
Yeah.
Where are they going?
New York City.
I don't think I'd go East Coast.
I mean,
Who's there?
I could go...
Her and Kenna?
Yeah, well, actually, I don't know, because only Henry told me, so we got to talk to Callie about it on Good Evening.
Get Callie on here soon.
Which
I miss Callie. I haven't seen Callie in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I just saw them on Rats a bunch.
Yeah. Should we talk about Rats at all? Maybe not.
Nah, we could talk about it with Callie, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
So we'll be talking about it all the time.
Yeah. A movie I didn't work on at all. Well, I worked in pre.
Nah, you worked in pre-pro. And you know literally everybody on it, so.
I don't think that's true. I think they got a whole bunch of new people.
True, but you do know A good amount of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you at least know what's going on.
Maybe.
Here's
Here's
to hoping. But yeah, I mean, there are people moving. Like Luxie's moving to LA.
Yeah.
Callie's moving to New York City. Henry's gonna move next year, he says.
I'm trying to convince him to maybe jump on the train I'm jumping on.
What train?
Just the comedians going to the West Coast. You could come too if you want.
That'd be cool.
I'll let you know if anything happens.
Yeah, let me know.
That could actually be sick. Get like a group
all
of people.
went to West Coast?
Yeah, just get a big house or something to start. Maybe spread out afterwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna spread out.
Calm
spread
down.
everything out.
Calm down.
Oh man. I mean, the only reason I'd go back to the West Coast, my family lives there, and it'd be really nice to just chill with them once in a while.
Do you mean East Coast? Sorry?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I do.
Yeah.
So, but the only place I would live in the East Coast is Philadelphia, and
Is Philadelphia cool? I've never been to Philadelphia.
It is. You would probably like Philly.
I would move to Chicago maybe. I liked Chicago a lot when I was there.
I don't
I just
like
visited.
Chicago.
But you don't like Chicago? When did you go?
I mean, I went there and blacked out for 4 days.
Well,
I guess it's not a good...
I don't know if that's a good assessment of the city.
Chicago's like a... I don't even want to say cleaner. There's just less trash, but it's like a cleaner New York City.
Sure.
Feels like more clean cut. It still feels huge. It feels like a major
That's why
city.
I liked it.
That's why
I liked being like completely surrounded by the city. Like I don't think you can get that in Austin.
No, you can't.
No.
This is a town. This is not a city.
Yeah. There's enough people here for a city. I think it's just the roads are fucked.
Yeah, exactly.
But
and there's no like major downtown area where you're absolutely
No.
surrounded by huge buildings.
No.
You don't feel like you're in a cage.
I don't feel caged in by that. I like it.
I feel so small.
I love like getting on like the
railway.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like I love that shit.
Do you, I mean,
I just feel like I can like disappear almost. Like
yeah, you can.
it's great.
It is a cool feeling, but I also like walking around Austin where I don't know. I just feel like
I don't, man. I don't like walking around Austin.
I feel like
Everybody
no one
in a
could bother
dumbass
me.
tie-dye T-shirt's gonna come up to me and say something stupid.
What are they gonna say to you?
Keep it weird, man. Remember that one guy on the? That actually like made me angry. I was like straight up mad.
That was messed up.
Yeah.
It made me feel very invalidated.
I think
for what I was doing.
we kind of talked about it on that episode, but that is like such a example of how I feel about how Austin treats artists. Where it's like, yeah, I'll walk by and like throw up a shaka bra at you, you know, but I'm not gonna help. I'm not gonna support you.
No.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna interact with you even. I'm just gonna. I think I like the idea of art happening in my city.
There isn't a lot of good art happening in this city. I will give you that.
I mean, there's some. I just don't think there's like the environment for it even.
No.
Like most of the comedy clubs have shut down.
And it's just getting more expensive, so it's getting less.
Yeah, the cool people are getting pushed out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, even this spot.
I mean, this spot's
Slab.
way worse than it was last year.
Yeah, it's only been a year.
Yeah.
It's not that long.
I kind of feel like eventually this show's going to be like a weird archive of cool spots in Austin that don't exist anymore.
Dude, that's how I feel about Bush Dog.
Yeah.
That we've been filming for like 3 years, and things have actively been changing in it.
Only for the worst, too. Like, I don't know if you like the Creek and Cave now that Rogan's here.
Oh, yeah. Rough.
I
mean, that used to be Barracuda, right?
It used to be Barracuda, yeah.
It used to be Red.
Which is such a
Something
great
like-
venue. Man, that was probably the best show I've ever seen was the Clowns. You were there.
Are you talking about the
The
punk
Clowns
rock
punk
or
show?
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick.
That was sick as hell. That was in Barracuda. Now it's a dumbass comedy club that brings Louis C.K. in.
It's fucked up.
Fuck that shit.
No. It is pretty scary that only the mainstream comics are moving here.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't, like, it's not opening up opportunities for people either.
No.
Like, the only people that they're bringing on stage or on their podcasts are L.A. comedians. You know, like Tom Segura. I'm not going to trash on Tom Segura on video. I like Tom Segura most of the time.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's had, like, an Austin guest on.
I don't know.
He's been here for a year.
You know what's weird is ever since he's been here, I haven't watched anything from him.
Really?
Yeah. He used to be one of my favorite comedians.
You watched the dunk video?
No.
You did?
What dunk video?
Where he like fucking broke all of his bones?
No.
You haven't seen
actually?
it? You should pull that up.
What
I don't want to watch it. Injuries freak me out. But
oh, I love injuries.
Do you?
I can watch people die all the time.
I think early internet access, Faces of Death, Rotten, all that shit ruined me.
I mean, it ruined me too. Oh, look, this guy's got like a one wheel.
Nice. It's a good shirt too.
Cruising. Sick.
I don't want to see this.
What's it called?
Just Tom Segura dunk video.
Is he actually hurt?
Yeah, dude.
Does he talk about it?
Well, I don't. He's like, he had to go get like he went to the hospital for surgery afterwards.
Is this it?
Yeah. I'm not gonna look at it.
I'm watching it right now.
This shit freaks me out. I don't dislike Tom Segura. I think he's a good comedian.
Yeah.
I wish he would talk to Austin artists more. I wish he would engage with his new city in a bigger way. Have less song. That's what I think. Did you see it already?
No. I don't know what's happening. Oh, God. Here we go.
Is that his leg breaking? That noise?
Why did he put his arm behind his back when he fell?
I don't know. Well, he blew out. I think he blew out his knee, and then he landed on his arm and
Why
like
did he
fractured
do that?
his like what is his bone? Tibia.
Oh
Fibula?
my God!
Yeah, it's pretty fucked, huh? It's pretty fucked up. Why are you watching it still? Why are you watching slow-mo replays, my guy?
My guy, I love it. I actually love people getting injured.
You know what actually like ruined me from this?
What?
I think it's been a series of things, but the things that stand out like huge in my mind,
Yeah.
obviously like the rotten stuff. And then my dad is a physical therapist. I might have talked about this on the show before, but he would sometimes be watching like training videos
Where people get wrecked.
Well, yeah, he's a sports physical therapist, so he was
Sure.
watching sports injuries. And there's this one specifically where this guy, he's riding a bull,
my
and his
God.
arm gets caught in the rope, and he like flies off the bull and just like 3 times just completely like inverts his shoulder. It's so fucked.
What do you do at that point?
I don't know.
You just cut it off?
I don't know.
How do you rehab that?
I don't know how you do it. And the other thing that happened is when I started doing the live streaming work, one of the companies I worked for initially was this place called Global Cast MD or something. It was like a teleconference medical thing.
Okay.
And there was this one where I can't even remember the topic of the the telecast we were doing, but it was like incredibly gory surgeries of children. I was like, you're not paying me fucking enough to deal with this. You can give me PTSD on this job.
No, I don't want to see
No,
that.
it was fucked up, man. It was fucked up. I think I've deleted those from my brain. I don't think those exist in the hard drive anymore.
So getting back to season 2.
I think my phone's ringing, sorry.
Yeah, check it out. Take a look.
Oh, it's Henry. He got the half a sandwich I left him.
What, he wanted to call you?
No, it was just a text. I
Oh,
just felt the vibration.
thought he was going to be like, yo, dog.
Yo, the sandwich. I also have vomitation immediately after eating the sandwich.
He goes, did you get the small white one?
Did you get the small white one? They warn you, and you didn't listen. That was a
fucking
weird
bitch.
interaction.
I mean,
That was kind of made me uncomfortable, honestly.
I love it. That's one of my favorite people to deal with. I deal with
Just
that woman.
incredibly high cashier.
Yeah, I probably deal with her once a week.
Admits to the customers you're high cashier.
Yeah. I mean, I've talked to her for a while.
Yeah. She was cool. I don't have an issue.
Before, although she does, like, one day I came in there
Yeah.
and she was just like, I've been just not doing great. And I was like, yeah, what's up? She's like,
no.
nah, just dealing with my second divorce right now. And I was like,
Damn. That's a weird thing to bring up.
I know.
When you're buying a sandwich.
I did not even say anything for this. And then she goes, yeah, I got 4 kids and 2 of them are in Florida. And
Oh, shit.
it just starts going on. And I'm like, what?
I mean, in some ways, I admire that like level of vulnerability, but also, I don't.
People always do that shit to me. But
To
I
you?
also,
So you
yeah.
think really?
I think so, but also I think a lot of people want
people trauma dump on you.
Yeah, but they.
I mean, I kind of do.
Well, yeah,
a little bit.
The whole show, I love it.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
I hope you can feel you can trauma dump on me.
I do.
Okay, good.
That's good.
It's good.
Although I like it.
You like the trauma dump?
I do.
That's kind of fucked up.
I find people's trauma extremely interesting.
You should maybe be a therapist or some shit.
Fuck that. I'd be the worst therapist.
I think you'd be good.
They would be like, should I go kill myself? I'll be like, that'd be kind of sick.
Listen, man, I think you'd be a good therapist for me. for people like us.
Not for everybody. No, I think I'd do fine at it. I don't know if I'd want to do it every day because...
No, it'd drain your brain.
It would drain my brain, and also I don't know if I'd be able to give correct advice, or if I wasn't seeing progress in people, I would take it super
You'd get
personally.
frustrated.
Yeah, because I like fixing problems.
Yeah.
But fixing another human being...
Much harder.
Dude, much harder, and if it's not working, it's such a higher level...
now it's your fault,
Yeah,
Andrew.
it's my fault, and
now... their life is in your hands, and you're failing, though.
I literally rather tell someone, yo, it'd be pretty cool if you rode that bike off that cliff, and then they got hurt, I would think it's funny. But if I'm trying to emotionally help you, and it brings you to a darker place where you want to kill yourself, that would fuck me up.
Yeah, I understand that. I think you would be good at it, though.
All right, maybe I'll do that.
Well, I mean you don't have to.
Gotta do something.
Maybe this is where you go back to college, or your parents want you to go back to college so much.
So badly. Yeah, I'll become a therapist, and then I'll help them. Just kidding. They can't be helped.
Do your parents just speak Polish still? Primarily?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you were talking to your mom on the phone. You spoke Polish to her?
Sure. They don't like speaking English.
Oh.
And obviously, if I know Polish, they're not going to want to speak English. Which is...
It's interesting. I don't think my brain is like good with languages. Like I can't spell at all, and then just like trying to learn Spanish in high school was impossible.
I can barely spell as is because I'm dyslexic, but...
Oh, you're dyslexic?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
It's
bad.
Shit.
How do you know if you're dyslexic?
Honestly, I didn't for the longest time, and it's probably coupled with ADHD intensely.
Yeah, sure.
Because whenever I read, I cannot keep my place.
I kind of struggle with that too.
Yeah, I'll start zoning out, and then I'll flip words around, and my brain wants to read something so quickly. I read extremely fast,
really,
but almost too fast for my own good.
I think
where I'll look at signs, and it'll say a certain word, and I'll literally read the first 4 letters, and my brain autofills what it thinks the rest is.
That's interesting.
That's why I always say things like out loud incorrectly.
Huh. I've kind of like developed this way to do it where like there's some kind of, it's kind of hard to explain, but like there's some kind of like buffer in my brain where I'm reading ahead, but I don't say it until later.
Yeah. Oh no, I think that's normal, unless that's just an us thing. Because I do that all the time. Yeah, I'm reading like really quickly, and then I'm literally like
I'm not even paying attention to what my mouth is doing. Like it's on autocomplete, you know, like the process is happening.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not even like aware of what I'm saying if I'm reading aloud from a book or something.
Yeah. Well, for the second language thing, it makes it easier for me to learn and understand other languages.
Yeah, for sure.
Because everything is so different.
What is that language close to?
Polish?
Yeah.
It's all Slavic, so
you get like
Russian.
Oh, okay.
Ukrainian, like Czech.
Okay.
Languages like that. That'd be the closest.
Interesting.
Nothing like German.
Yeah, German.
Nothing like
much different.
It's not a romance language.
What's the alphabet for?
It's pretty close to English, but there's another. I believe like 10 letters, but they're all with like accents and things. You know.
Oh, like Spanish, you get like the tildes and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually not good with any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Spoken, I'm good with Polish, but as far as reading and writing, way worse.
I can't spell at all. Like, I took this, gifted test in 4th grade. Why do you laugh, Andrew? Go ahead. Explain yourself.
Like honors or...
I don't know. I don't know if it was for... I don't know which way they were trying to ship me, but...
Nice.
No,
very good.
I did very well on it, except for spelling, and I was in the 7th percentile in spelling.
Not great.
No. That's the reason I didn't get in.
Maybe
Probably for the best, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not great at spelling either. I also learned English really late, so I
really?
never fully learned.
How old were
Polish
you
in
when
school.
you talked like full fluent English?
So the thing was, I went to like preschool and kindergarten at a Polish. I don't know if it was like a church or what, but it was basically taught in Polish.
Mm.
And the teacher was supposed to teach us English,
and just didn't.
and all the kids were Polish and just didn't.
That's funny.
So I was just learning like everything.
hard.
In Polish. And like my parents didn't really speak too much English at the time, especially my dad.
Yeah.
So we just spoke Polish at home anyways, right?
Right.
I mean, I'm 7, I'm 6, I'm still
I mean,
learning
were like
Polish,
all
right?
your family friends were Polish as well?
Everything. My whole community was Polish. My whole life was Polish. So I was still
People don't
learning.
speak Polish like very
Here.
much in the United States, though.
I mean, in pockets they do.
Yeah, that's
in
what I'm
Chicago
saying.
they
Like,
do, right?
but like if you're not gonna just like, it's not useful usually.
No, there's no signs, nothing on the food is
No.
like, you know what I mean? And here in Texas especially, I mean,
There's a lot
dude,
of Spanish.
sure.
Yeah, but
I haven't ran into Polish people here,
No,
or at least
I don't think I've met. I think you're probably the only Polish person I know. Probably.
yeah. So obviously where I grew up is a massive Polish community,
Right.
and like it was rooted around the church too, so
Sure,
you
sure,
have
sure.
thousands of people who are Polish around you at all times. So then in first grade I moved to a new school, like an actual like school that taught English and stuff.
A civvy school.
Sure. And the crazy part was I met this kid, Patrick, who was my childhood best friend.
Shout out Patrick.
Shout out Patrick.
Got to keep the shout outs going. That's
Dude,
a big
thank
part of the show.
God we didn't miss
Yeah.
that. That's another thing we cannot lose.
Yeah.
So Patrick spoke Polish, so we literally just spoke Polish to each other and then ignored everyone else in class. And then
That's kind of bad.
yeah, and so whenever I would take, the little quizzes or whatever,
Yeah.
I just used context clues, like math easy, right?
Yeah.
Everything else, science and shit, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at like the question and taking words from there and just
so funny.
filling things in. And then obviously spelling and stuff was hard.
Yeah.
But I would still literally be able to like remember,
You just memorize stuff.
memorize symbols.
Yeah. Well, that's probably not the best way to learn a language.
No. And then I would just speak Polish.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't speak English to anybody. Like I remember trying to ask to go to the bathroom. I didn't even know what to say.
Damn.
And the teacher was like, make sure you knock. I didn't know what that
Knock?
meant. I just busted into the fucking bathroom. And some girl was screaming, and that traumatized me.
Ah, damn.
So by, I think, second or third grade, Patrick actually moved away to a new school. And that's when shit got real.
You were forced.
I was alone.
Yeah. The only Polish boy.
That's it. Only Polak. And then reality struck, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit. This is bad.
Nobody else speaks Polish.
No one else speaks Polish, and I don't know how to speak English.
Yeah, that's kind of a fucked situation, honestly. It's pretty bad.
And then I didn't catch up to a decent English level until 5th grade, because my teacher actually gave a shit.
Sure.
And shout
That's
out
cool.
Mr. Morrison.
Good for him.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
And he also married the Spanish teacher that year, which was sick.
Shout out.
Shout out. Homie was really living life back then. But he just absolutely hooked it up. And I finally caught up. But I missed all that early grammar stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
All those
you
little
like
tricks
isn't
and
there something
things?
where like you learn 90% of language like
Before
you're
you're 12.
Yeah, before you're like better at it or something.
That's so much better. Infinitely better. But I learned just in time. That was
Sure.
like when I was 11, 12. And that's
You
when
could have been truly fucked.
I was close. If I waited another, let's say if I went to high school
Yeah.
at that level, donezo.
Yeah.
Absolutely donezo.
You'd be a dropout like carpenter or some shit.
I don't know. I'd just be so hard. Probably not, because my siblings moved here with barely any English at 14 and 15,
Oh, sure.
and they crushed.
Oh, they just figured it out.
Yeah.
Shout out.
But they do have accents, so
You don't have an accent, I don't
no,
think.
I don't
No.
know. And I don't think I would, because, like I said, I was 10, 11, 12 when I
Yeah.
really started learning. And that was early enough where you would never be able to tell I'm ESL.
I don't
at this
even know
point.
if I would like recognize a Polish accent if someone's doing a Polish accent.
I can't replicate one. It's one of the hardest accents to actually replicate
Yeah.
in film and stuff.
Oh, really?
People have like voice coaches and things,
It's interesting.
accent coaches. I think Polish is pretty damn hard.
Well, fascinating.
Mhm.
I think we're over an hour.
All right, you want to get out of here?
Yeah. I mean, no rush. Maybe let's close on this. What is your biggest goal for season 2 of Good Evening?
I want.
Also, we didn't open the show with Good Evening. We've really fucked up.
Oh my god!
We really
no, we
fucked up.
almost we did on the handicap.
Oh, did we? Okay,
All right.
cool.
Let's just do it now then.
Good evening. Are you bleeding, dog?
Good evening.
You're bleeding
From the slab. I'm bleeding.
Yeah, are you good?
Yeah, I'm bleeding at the slab. Good evening.
Are you even gonna look at it?
Nah, I'm fine.
Okay, cool.
Is it bad?
I mean, it's not good.
What do you mean?
It looks like a painful spot. It's the other foot.
Oh yeah, it will be all right.
Okay.
We'll be
What's
good.
your biggest goal?
I want to figure out. I guess I want a new part of the show where it's almost like I want a new goal during each show.
Like a task?
Like a task.
I think this is going to be
the
mine
lemonade
too.
stand was a task. I want every show to have a task or a goal.
Okay.
Like even with the Chili's Ditch where we were opening cards.
Or we got food too.
Or we got food. That was tasks. We got to have some kind of goal that not necessarily is on theme with the location, but it's got to be on theme with the person we're interviewing.
It doesn't even have to, like, we could just bring stuff to do for some things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I want to literally have like a guest, a place,
and a goal.
And that has to be every episode.
Well, you stole mine, so I was going to say a very similar thing.
That was what you wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea. I liked the, I just kind of like that as like another layer, another thing that's happening.
You know what? That's my goal. Each season or whatever, add a layer.
Yeah.
And that is the layer of this season.
Eventually we're going to be on like, I don't know. I don't know what cameras are cooler than this, but
we're going to have to go lower.
Like VHS.
Ooh.
That's quite the drop.
Like tapes?
Yeah. That's also logistically hard to do at this point.
To
get one of those tapes working.
Like high 8s or what? What are we talking here?
I was thinking those like shoulder mounted like TV cameras.
Okay.
Like
how long do those run for?
I have no idea. I tried to use them for a music video one time and just didn't turn on. So.
Okay. Well, we could probably figure it out. These were, I mean, this is from my era anyway, so it kind of is intuitive. Mm-hmm. But it still wasn't easy.
Yeah, for sure.
I had to get a bunch of like...
You have to get adapters and shit?
Yeah, adapters, batteries. I mean, it doesn't even film in a fucking MP4 format. Like,
we'd have to like
things.
Figure out a way to like burn off of tapes though.
That's, I mean, it's doable.
Which is doable. Right? Like, and honestly, probably worth figuring out eventually. But
it is. Why not?
Yeah, yeah, we could do it. We could figure it out.
Sick.
That's season 3. We figure it out. Well, cool. Yeah, that's my goal as well.
Good evening.
Good evening, dude.